gentlemen, we're back with coverage for the second fixture between Crack Platoon in blue versus Adda Athletic in red. And apologies, we're picking up coverage slightly delayed here, so we did in fact see a goal, and Crack Platoon currently do have the lead. And as we pick the game up here, we got to see a fantastic goal by Aryan, created by Sawad, and very emphatically finished by Aryan from the left-hand side. Here's Sawad! Oh, what a save by Ayman! Touching it onto the crossbar. Adda Athletic really being pegged back here in the opening few minutes of the game. Crack Platoon coming out with a great deal of intensity. Here's Sawad once again. Again, cutting in, twisting, turning, shooting! And that was a handball against, looks like it might have been Ayman Alamgir. And an opportunity here from a dangerous position for Crack Platoon to double their lead. What a start this has been from them after a disappointing performance from them in their last game. Against Pat3 FC. Here is Zarif, ready to take this free kick here. We know what he can do from these situations. Here's Zarif. Oh, a little too much power on that one. Looking for the top right-hand corner. You could see where he was going with it, but the technique was right, but the power just a little too much from Zarif there, and the score remains at 1-0. But a very, very good early sign. Oh, Kaishmama with a great attempt from beyond the halfway line, and Ayman had to save that because it was destined for the back of the net. Here's Kaishmama. Zarif unable to keep it in play, and Adda Athletic here really struggling to keep up with Crack Platoon's pace. Here is Ayman finding Tabib. Here's Adib. Ron again. So far, Ron has been absolutely everywhere for Crack Platoon. There's a great ball to Aryan, and Ron again looking to lead the attack. This time Tahmid takes the shot. Saved by Ayman. Here's Sawad now. Ron shoots. Oh no, it finds its way to Aryan, and in the end, Adda Athletic managed to hold on, but Zarif again initiating that press from the back line. And wow, it really looks like Crack Platoon have come to this game with quite some intent. What a brilliant touch by Morshid Bhai, and the shot attempt as well was fantastic. Be unlucky to have gone wide there. Here's Zarif. Kaishmama sending it upfield towards Sadman Sajid. Holds on. They're unable to keep it in play. Here's Ron to Aryan. Aryan holding on to it. Cutting inside. Ron looking to initiate another attack here, but now chance for Adda Athletic going the other way. Morshid Bhai and Adib failing to link up on that occasion. What a start to this game. Plenty of intent being shown by both sides. Here's Sawad now. In a dangerous position, shoots! Aiming for that bottom right-hand corner. Slightly beyond post. Here's Tabib. And now he finds Adib, who hasn't been able to quite get into the game so far. Adib, we know it only takes one or two opportunities for him though, so he will no doubt be getting a few attempts at goal in today, looking to add to his goal tally. Both of these teams off the back of defeats in their previous fixtures. Lieb takes the free kick and right into the wall. Adda Athletic now standing at 6 points in third position following $7 win in the previous match. And Crack Platoon currently sitting bottom of the table. So this win would do wonders for them in terms of bringing them back into position from which they can compete and aim to secure their spot for playoffs. Plenty more football to be played in this league. Alright, Sawad doing brilliantly. Here's Ron. And Ron does well. Aryan, that second touch was a tad bit too heavy, and now Morshid Bhai goes the other way. Zarif intercepts, right place, right time. Here he is. Does well to find Aryan. Aryan playing everywhere across that front line today, making himself an option. Here's Sawad. Aryan keeps it in play. Finds Ron. Sawad losing his balance there. Aryan charged up, putting in the captain's shift today so far. And here's Zarif. Salman Sajid. Fine. Looking for Aryan there. Here's Adib now. Oh, skips past Kaish Mama. Adib with the shot. And like we said, all Adib needs rather, is to have one clear opportunity at goal, and he will be lethal from those situations almost every time. And Crack Platoon now from a commanding position find themselves back level. Oh, brilliant ball by Zarif into it. Aryan in behind. Aryan takes the shot on. Well blocked. There's Sawad. Just unable to keep it in control. Here he is again. What up? Looking for the ball in behind. And brought down, and that will be a free kick from a dangerous situation. Ryu has a decision to make here. Will he be giving out a card potentially? The opposition is certainly calling for it. Checking on Aryan first of all though to make sure he's alright. Still down here. And he's back up on his feet. Looks to be alright, looking a little gingerly. But is back up and looks to be good to go once again, so Again, Zarif from a dangerous situation. Ready to take this free kick. Zarif takes. It's short to Tahmid. And there is the second goal. Crack Platoon back in the lead. That goal that they were in search of immediately following their first, they have now gotten, and they are now back in the lead. 2-1 to Crack Platoon. Fantastic. Zarif, oh, good save. And Ayman with another good save. And Tahmid looking very, very threatening here. Manjur Bhai takes on the shot. And, decent attempt, all things considered. Had two defenders on him. He's very composed from the free kick. Seeing the run of Tahmid and finding him with the perfect weight of pass. And Tahmid makes no mistake. Here is Aryan. Shoots! Didn't quite get his body in the right position to bend that into the top right-hand corner. But the chance is flowing now, and here's Sawad dispossessing Sadman. Sawad cuts in, is brought down, and that will be yet another free kick from a very, very dangerous position. Sawad nicking the ball off of Sadman there and cutting in and being tackled unfairly. Now Sawad and Zarif both lining up to take it. Their last free kick resulted in a goal. What will the outcome of this one be? Zarif. Sawad also lighting it up. Who will be the one to take it from this dangerous position? Looking to potentially double their lead. Sawad stepping up. Rio sensing a bit of an interference there by Niaz. Will be taken this time. Sawad steps up. Sawad! And top corner. Top bins emphatic. Emphatic by Sawad. That is a lethal finisher right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now Adda Athletic finding themselves 2 goals down. Crack Platoon, excellent. And without possession. Now Adib though going the other way again. Still has possession and they laid off of him defensively. Gave him the chance to take that shot on his left foot, and like I said earlier, all it takes is just half a yard of space for Adib. You afford that amount of time and space to him and he will take it. And Crack Platoon here just struggling to maintain their 2-goal cushion. Ron again doing very well. Here's Aryan. Zarif looking for a passing lane. Here's Sadman Sajid. Space here on the right hand side. Coming in. Crossing. Well defended. Still has it here, Sadman. Will find Sawad brilliantly. What a save by Ayman. A strong hand to deny Sawad His second of the game. Zarif cuts in beautifully. Keeps the ball in play. Here's Aryan. Back to Zarif. Cuts in. Zarif making things happen for Crack Platoon. Here's Adda. Takes on Aryan. Aryan comes away with possession. Aryan with a chance to shoot. Takes it on. Not cleared away fully, and Sawad is brought down. Ryu has a decision to make. Looks like it's a bit of a mix-up here. Crack Platoon demanding a penalty. And eventually it's given as a corner. It looks like there may have been a potential penalty shout in that play. Sawad being brought down by Ayman, but will be a corner for Crack Platoon. Ball goes in and not fully cleared away just yet. Here's Sadman versus Sadman. And in the end, Sadman Kabir wins that duel. Yet another fantastic attacking spree here from Crack Platoon. Over by under pressure. Loses possession. Here's Zarif. Sawad. Looking to cut in. Here's Sadman Sajid. Well defended in the end. And Abid now has an opportunity going the other way. 1-on-1 against Alif. And Alif involved in the collision there with Abid, and looks to be in quite some pain there. It was a very sudden and harsh coming together between the two. Abid was through on goal, but his first touch just let him down there slightly, and Alif really felt that one. Looks to be his lower back that he's with some discomfort in. What an opportunity for Adda Athletic to level the scores. Abid will be disappointed that he wasn't able to convert that opportunity. And Crack Platoon, for now, hold on to their lead. Here's Zarif. Oh, nice. Composed to Aryan. Here's Ron, who has really been working very, very hard for the team. Here's Zarif. Brilliant cut in. Aryan looking back towards Zarif. Wadid looking to turn away. There's Sadman. Gets away. Sadman and Sawad in a bit of a mix-up. Sawad takes a shot on. Misses. Sadman. Sadman and Sawad with a bit of miscommunication there, and neither able to convert that opportunity. Oh, but the ball is given away to Aryan again. He has space, shoots! And Kabir Bhai. Acting as a second goalkeeper there. Ryu practicing a bit of his MMA mid-game. Love to see it. A few roundhouse kicks. Sawad with the delivery in towards Sadman. Crack Platoon generating the majority of the chances here. Adda Athletic, has to be said, have been lethal on the counters. 3-2 for Crack Platoon. Again, getting through again, and Sadman this time. Adib now goes the other way. Well blocked by Zarif. Khabib delivers and overhit that one. Here's Kaishmama. Now with an opportunity. Well defended in the end by Soad, who's tracking back here, putting in the work for his team. Ayman to deliver this corner. Evades everyone. Ron clears it away. And there's the halftime whistle. Crack Platoon lead by 3-2, but it is anything but secured. With Adda Athletic and the firepower they have in the form of Adib, Munjarbhai, and Ayman. The two opportunities they've had, they've taken brilliantly, courtesy of Adib. And Crack Platoon have generated most of the chances, have had the lion's share of possession to this point, but they will feel that they've generated enough chances to be up by even more goals. Aryan will no doubt be talking to his team and encouraging them to put in more effort into the defense to make sure that Adda does not get those opportunities. It's going to be a thrilling second half once again, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned, we'll be right back. twice. And we're back for the second half.
Take free space. Take free space.
Adda Athletic with work
Take
to do
space!
in the second half. Crack Platoon
Shadman,
looking
take free
to
space.
continue
Fall down, Shadman. Take free
their
space.
large spells of possession that they had in their first half. Ariane there though gives the ball away cheaply. Morshad Bhai looking to flick it over Zarif.
Fall back, guys. Swat, fall back.
Reads that well and clears it away. Ball goes in from Ayman. A little too much on that. Ayman collects that. Adib clears it away. Manjurbai holds on to it well, and Adib gets on the end of it. Adib shoots! And Alif will be thanking his lucky stars that that one went wide from Adib. Linked up brilliantly with Manjurbai, who held the ball up well and found him with a nice touch. Adib on that occasion though, not able to take his hat-trick opportunity. Kabir Bhai doing well. Sadman. Tahmid with some space. Tahmid with the finish. And Crack Platoon's
Fall back, guys.
continued pressure pays off. And the advantage grows to 2. Crack Platoon leading the charge. Aryan and his men determined to come away with a win here today. Tahmid scores his second of the game. Aryan! What a save by Ayman. He is being kept busy today, Ayman. Having to make plenty of saves from different angles, because that's just how threatening Crack Platoon have been every time they've come forward. Aryan. Here's Ishraq. Goes back to Aryan. Arif. And the clearance goes out of play for a kick in. Sadman took quick kick in there, looking for a quick attack, but Ayman was not on the same page as him on that occasion. Hamid again in the attacking position. Been at the right place at the right time today, Tahmid, and has taken his chances very, very well. 2 goals for him today. Here he is again, finding Sawad, back to Tahmid, keeps it in play. Gives it quickly back to Sajid. Sawad shoots! Oh, narrowly. Oh, that was... Huh? Sadman Sajid that had the attempt narrowly over the crossbar. His touch let him down there. Zarif calmly gives it to Ishraq. Giving it away there. Adib finding some space. Oh, Zarif sort of tripped on the ball there. Gets back up on his feet very quickly, and here's Adib. Ishraq, outstanding defending there, getting there ahead of Manjur Bhai. Sadman. Tabib. Ishraq stands strong and firm. Radman Kabir again. Here's Zarif looking for the first time ball into Tamid. Kabir Bhai initially didn't do well with the clearance but found the deep. And here's Ayman. Oh, he's in space, Ayman! And takes the chance! Emphatically, Zarif unable to clear his lines successfully, and Adda Athletic with yet another response, and the goal tally once again stands at only a 1-goal deficit, with Adda Athletic now making the score 4-3. Tahmid taking the shot. Sawad again massively threatening Tahmid, both in terms of creating and scoring. Zarif, who has had a brilliant game today, and that one error at the back does not at all speak to his quality and ability. And there he is once again, finding Tahmid brilliantly. There's Sawad. Tahmid again in space. Tahmid! Oh no! That attempt for the hat trick blazes over the crossbar. Oh, what a fantastic opportunity that was for Tahmid to give his team that 2-goal lead once again and have himself a hat trick, but just lost his footing at the crucial moment and was not able to keep the shot in control. Here's Sawad. Sawad getting up, continuing. Sawad with the shot. Oh, narrowly goes wide. With a brilliant bit of determination to get up from that challenge from the 2 defenders and get a shot away. Very unlucky to not see that ripple the back of the net. Now here's Adib. Ron does well. Here he is again, Adib, and this time Tahmid. Tahmid once again will have possession. Time though, his touch does let him down. Here's Sadman. And Tabib. Tabib slightly overhit that pass, a little too ahead of Ayman. Ayman, who still has possession with a great shot. Found the angle and narrowly going wide at the post. Aryan encouraging his team to stay calm, stay composed. They do not want to lose this lead that they have. In a bit of a pinball match here. And Sawad does come away with possession here. Finds Ron. Ron looking for Aryan, finds him. Aryan cuts in brilliantly, shoots! And again, the shot. Aryan, you can see how frustrated he is with himself. Just wasn't able to keep the shot down. It's so well to cut in onto his right foot. The shot just let him down there. Need to keep his center of gravity a little bit lower there, but just not able to take that opportunity. But encouraging signs here from Platoon. They're looking to add to this lead. They're not giving in despite the pressure that they are now receiving from Adda Athletic. And Zarif with not very convincing clearance, but Alif gets it away for a kick-in. Tabib to take it. Ball goes in. And again, Ron defending Adib well there at the far post. Not letting him get to that delivery. Zarif now to deliver. Sadman Sajid trying to get in behind. Kabir Bhai and Ayman marshalling him well. Habib now being put under pressure by Suad. And possession for Adda Athletic. Zarif clears it away, finds Aryan. Oh, gives it away to Adib, and Aryan, determined, gets it back, finds Suad. Oh, there it is! The restoration of the 2-goal lead, and that was just pure, sheer determination from Aryan. And Aryan reminding his troops that the mentality needs to be 0-0. Do not get complacent. Keep pressing, keep striving for more goals. Oh, what a brilliant bit of skill by Sadman Sajid. Sadman going through. What a goal! Sadman Sajid! Neymar-esque individual brilliance from Sadman Sajid. Look at the desire that Crack Platoon have here, just winning the ball instantly off of Adda Athletic from kickoff. And Sadman just going all the way, beating 1, beating 2, and finishing emphatically past Ayman, which is no easy feat. Sadman Sajid, take a bow. What a goal. And that 2-goal lead now grows to 3 for Clack Platoon. They have taken the game to Adda Athletic today, determined to make a statement. Bottom of the table to start off this game, they said, we are not to be taken lightly. Just because we're currently finding ourselves in a difficult situation does not mean we can't turn that around. And once again proving that Adib with the shot again, and this time Alif with a great save. Here's Aryan. To Suad, looking for the first touch. Suad though with a chance here, cuts in. Suad shoots! Ayman going down quickly to his left-hand side, making a good save. Here's Suad again, finding Sadman Sajid again. Turns, tried to set it up for Ron. Kaish Mama. Absolutely thunderbolting it at Adib. And Adib will definitely feel a bit sore on that one. Bit of of a tussle here between Salman Kabir and Sawad. Rio having a talking to with both of them. And now Sadman Sajid. Oh, what an opportunity to add another one to his tally today. Quick kick in from Sawad, and Sadman finding himself in a lot of space. The finish just not quite there. And Aman keeps it in play. Sadman Kabir, Niaz. To Sadman again. Not able to find Ayman. Here's Ron. Out wide to Aryan. Goes across to Sadman Sajid, and Abid with a good bit of pressing from an attacking position. Ayman turns. And again, this crack platoon press proving to be too much for Adda Athletic to handle. They just can't keep a consistent spell of possession, and Aryan! There it is! Captain Fantastic strikes once again. A captain's performance from Aryan today. What an outstanding display of grit and determination, chasing down every single possession, not letting it go, getting on the end of opportunities, creating opportunities for his team. Had a bit of everything. Sawad turns. Sawad marauding through. That finish was just lacking. Here is Adib looking for Abid. That's not on the same page there. Munjar uncle comes back on. Here's Kabir Bhai. Adib. Touch not quite there. 6-2 now to crack Platoon. What started off as a very, very narrow exchange between the two teams in the first half has now turned into an absolute onslaught by crack Platoon. Looking threatening every single time they carry the ball forward. And here they are again. Outnumbers the Adda Athletic defense. Sadman Sajid. Still an opportunity to run. A good attempt. Nice Trivela attempt by Adib. Takes a touch on its way out, so it will be a corner for Adda Athletic. Finding themselves in a difficult position here. The game is not over, but they're really struggling to create chances against this determined back line. Aryan goes down following the challenge from Kabir Bhai. It was a pretty rough coming together between the two. Fair play by Ayman, waiting until Aryan is good to continue before taking the kick in. We're seeing yet another statement performance here today. Crack Platoon. Sadman could not get past Zarif. Here's Ayman. Looking to turn and get away from Sadman, but Sadman sticking to him like glue. And continuing the press here, Sadman almost being rewarded for his efforts there. This press has proved way too strong for Adda Athletic. Being pegged back in their own half. Ron gets it clear. Adib, following his 2 first half goals, has just not been able to find his feet here in the second half so far. And that is, again, all credit to an outstanding defensive performance. Crack Platoon, Kaish Mama, no nonsense as always, clearing his lines. Tabib under pressure there, finds Adib, who takes the shot on early, and Ron and Kaishma with a great bit of communication. Adib delivers it once again. Oh, that is a handball by Aryan, and he knows what he's done, and he knows what the penalty will be. And it will be a yellow card for Aryan. Seemed like a rather cynical play to make there. In such an advantageous position now. They've conceded this penalty and Adib will step up. Aryan apologizing to his teammates for his lapse in concentration. I guess it really goes on to show his determination to keep the ball out of his team's goal by whatever means necessary. A tribute to the late great Maradona there. Adib takes the penalty and absolutely nails it, and Alif just caught off guard by how quickly that and how powerfully that was taken. 6-3. Here's Adib. Just overran it a bit. Now it looks like our youngster Arash here has wanted to take part in proceedings here. He's gotten in the way of Adib as he was making that run. Here's Sawad. Pass goes beyond him. Very high to take the goal kick. Here is Ayman. Can Adda Athletic here mount what would be a sensational comeback? It's not a feat that we're not used to seeing. Adib. Oh my goodness, what a finish. What a finish from Adib. This man just takes shots from wherever he wants and finds the back of the net. And all of a sudden, this game could get very interesting here in the final few minutes. With Adib on the pitch. Oh, what a great tackle by Sawad. 1v1 with Kabir Bhai. Sawad! Determination at its finest. Skips past Kabir Bhai. Initially it looked like Ayman had gotten to that first. But on the rebound, Sawad, first to it, takes the chance and restores a 3-goal cushion now for his team. Adib with the last-ditch attempt to keep it out of the net, but in vain, unfortunately for him. Vaishmama rides that challenge. Advantage here. Aryan keeps it in play. Here's Ron. Ron! Just didn't generate the power. And Adib again. End-to-end stuff here. Electric ending to this game. Zarif intercepts very well. Vaishmama gives it to Ariano and Swad through on goal, one-on-one with Arya, with Ayman, and that is the full-time whistle? Yes, it is. Congrats, bro, great win. And with that Swad goal, we conclude what was a statement performance by Crack Platoon.
Yellow for you, bro.
And I believe the final score was 8-3, or may have been 7-3. I may be mistaken. Plenty of goals, hard to keep count. We will update you with the scoreboard. Both games, but wow, what a great couple of games we witnessed yet again here today. Goals galore. Goals just flying in from everywhere. Some of the quality of goals we've seen today have just been sensational. Goals, and shots, volleys flying in from all sorts of angles, and it's really been a treat to watch. And with that win now, Crack Platoon on 4 points. And their goal difference still does keep them at the bottom of the league. However, this performance will be highly encouraging for them, and they will be looking to push on now to fight for those playoff positions. So thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me today as we conclude game week 5 of the 2025-26 ROS Indoor League. We will be back next week with even more action, so stay tuned, keep supporting us, and we will continue to provide you with coverage of these spectacular, enthralling games as they come our way. Thank you very much, and have a good night.